Hello, gorgeous beings. This is Sheea from Maui. And I had, during COVID, I took a 4-month period where I experimented with the dating apps because I kind of wanted to see where the culture was in their evolution around dating. And I was a little bit shocked, for sure. I was like, wow, this is really sad. It was a big part of my reaction. But at any rate, I had one person that I met through there text me randomly, and obviously he's figured out that I'm a Tantra expert, and so he was asking me questions. And he's like, so what's a dakini? And, that means you teach Tantra, so, without getting into a big, long explanation, I just said kind of a fast way of saying what it is that it's a way to activate yourself to evolve because it involves the chakras, right? So we have a chakra down in our sexual center, and we have a chakra, different ones moving up the body, right? And there's obviously one for the heart, and there's one for the third eye and beyond. And the point is to activate those, and that's what I do. I mean, that's the main thing I think that I do, aside from the knowledge and the education you get as to the practical things to master your body and to just understand why it's more effective with women in general. And it kind of is like reclaiming our sacredness around sexuality, because so much got lost over the years and bastardized too, because it's we're meant to manifest through our sexuality as well. That's called sex magic. And they didn't want us to be able to do that, so they kind of hid certain parts of the knowledge over time. And now we've got what we've got, which is really watered down or simplified, is one way to say it, compared to what it could be in our lives. So that's where Tantra comes in, and that's where I come in. That's why I'm here on this planet for this lifetime. Yay! I get to do that. So anyway, if you don't know anything about it, I encourage you to subscribe and continue to learn about it. And I've been to many Tantra schools as well, and those are really fun, and I highly recommend them. For if you're a couple or an individual, it's very empowering, and it's really beautiful to be able to reclaim sexuality in its most beautiful form. And it's so much more than what you think it is. So I am looking forward to Tantra being a regular household word and everyone being tantrically activated, because it does mean that you are working from all cylinders and that you have mastery of your body, and that there's natural birth control built into it if you know what you're doing. And it's a way to manifest things in your life. It's a way to continually activate yourself to the next level of your evolution. And I mean, who doesn't want that? At least those of you who are subscribed to this channel want that. And I love being the guide for that, or the midwife for that in your life. So that's where, a lot of you come and see me, and then I have phone sessions available too, so that you can get educated, through a one-on-one like this, actually. Only I don't, I can customize it when you're right in front of me, right? Because usually there's certain questions and stuff, and whether it's, how do I overcome my ED, erectile dysfunction, or how do I have more success with women, and what do you suggest about communication skills, because I feel like I suck in that area. These are what my clients sometimes say, and they want to know, how can I go to the next level with my sexuality, because I feel like I'm just repeating myself, and I know there's more. There's something that's telling me there's more to this. And you know, it's a really powerful practice. Sexuality can be a super powerful practice if it's done intentionally. If you're wanting to manifest something together, then you can devote your orgasm to that, and shoot that orgasm out to the universe with that intention. So it's super powerful, and I love it when people come in and, you know, are ready for that and ripe for it, and that they find me. And a lot of, I've had people come to Maui just to do this, to do a series of sessions with me. And then I can also plug you into the beauty of what Maui has to offer you too, because I just so happen to be the founder of the Maui Wellness Association, which is just getting up and running again too, because, you know, I'm a woman who is in the past kind of being a lone wolf, carrying all these, juggling all these balls of different ways to support people in their evolution, and I am reigniting that particular one. So I know a lot of the best practitioners on the island, as far as like plugging you into body workers, or I have a male Daka who does Tantra sessions for women. I have, you know, different ways to heal, like your inner child and whatnot. So that's all accessible. And so I would say take advantage of that. And if you can't come and visit, then you can at least do a phone session and show up on the channel too, which they all have different levels of activation about them. And you know, of course, I go into more detail and as far as my gems with one-on-one clients, more so than I will on the channel, because I actually, you know, this wants to become a lot of this information wants to be in book form, and so I'm having to hold back a little bit until it's published and, you know, it's in writing, and then I'll really launch myself, I guess. And in a phone session, I can also refer you to some amazing people, spiritually and with your healing process, that you can also meet with on Zoom or whatnot on the phone, so that you can get it all that way. Thank God we have the technology where that's possible, right? So you can do it at a distance still. So anyway, I'm excited for you. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll look forward to our next date.